Hi everyone, Dr. Adriana Popescu here with you today talking about Talk to the Entities and some of my favorite tools. There's so many to choose from. But I just got done facilitating a Talk to the Entities specialty class, an intro class called Birth and Death, Coming and Going with Ease. And I'm so moved by like what's actually possible if we would allow ourselves to let go of all of the fear and doubt and weirdness that we have around these processes. We talked about on our call how so many of us in the West, especially, have a real fear around birthing. And maybe, in some lifetime or even this one, we've had trauma around birthing, difficult births, or for many many years women, and they still do, die in childbirth, babies die in childbirth. Clearing those traumas so that we can have more ease with the birth process, knowing that actually we have choice around birth, and that babies actually choose their parents and they choose kind of the circumstances of their life, and that you could actually communicate with beings before they come into a body to be born. You can clear stuff with the baby spirits either before they come into a body or when they do. I'm actually working with a few pregnant women right now in my practice, some of whom are very conscious, and we're working with those babies who are coming in with traumas and projections and expectations and judgments and things from other lifetimes. And they have histories with being known as their mom, and we've been able to clear so much of that so that those people, the baby, the mom, and the whole family can have an easier time in this life, from having done that. We talked a lot about the death process and how we have tools to facilitate people knowing that they have that choice to leave, because death is also a choice, and that we can choose how to leave and when to leave, and that beings can actually leave their bodies without having to go through a process of killing the body. There's this fascinating thing called walk-ins, where you can have multiple occupants in a body at the same time, or you can have one coming and another one going, and that we can actually facilitate these transitions so that death and leaving don't necessarily have to be, again, something to be feared, something that is not in your scope of control, something that you don't have choice or consciousness around. There's so many tools and ways to work with having more consciousness around birth and around death, and what a gift that is. So if that's something that you're curious about, there are any number of Access Consciousness, Talk to the Entities facilitators who can work with you on these topics. There is the specialty class. Shannon O'Hara, who's the creator of Talk to the Entities herself, facilitated the original Birth and Death Coming and Going with Ease class. And then those of us that are certified facilitators and have taken that class can also facilitate it themselves. So if you just go to the website, talktotheentities.com, you can find a facilitator or find these recordings in the shop. And if you want to find out more about me and my work, you can find me at adrianapopescu.org. And I'm on all the social platforms as well. And what else is possible truly for having more ease and more consciousness around the process of coming and going from this world? Thank you.